Hi guys, my name's Elliot Harlin Bethel, and this channel is about energy healing, personal development, and following my journey utilising various different forms of fasting as a healing modality. I'm going to be tagging around 30 of you that are taking part in a 7-day fast with me next week. There's 3 different types that I'm guiding you guys through, and I wanted to give you an explanation of why I'm such an advocate for fasting. I've been fasting in many different forms for several years now, and the last 2 in specific, I've really thrown myself into the boundaries and what I thought was possible, and each time the possibilities have just exceeded and exceeded and exceeded. To my beliefs are now that I don't actually need anything outside of me, and the article that I wrote a year and a half ago stating that I believe that the human race will only eat food for pleasure by 2026, I think I'm personally well on track for that, and I believe that you guys will be too, once you see the power of your thoughts and emotions and how to utilize various other forms of what I see as pure energy, like sunlight, grounding, earthing, sound therapy, circumstances, events and people that you surround yourself with. We can exchange energy with people, just like if you take one iPhone now and another iPhone, you can put them together and exchange batteries. I think it's iPhones, could be Samsungs. I don't watch too much TV or news, as you can probably tell. But human beings can do this with just a simple hug or with just a simple thought when passing and glancing at someone. We just have lost touch with how to do this with each other, and this is what I'm trying to make you more aware of now. You can do this with trees, you can do this with plants, and you can also do this with pretty much anything, animals. Everything is energy vibrating at a level of frequency. Your body is energy vibrating at a certain level of frequency. If you choose to believe something outside of you has power over you, then it is only yourself that is giving your power away. You choose the level of vibration with your thoughts and emotions. Emotions are energy in motion. So by putting the feeling to the thought, you create this vibration within yourself. For all the people worried about 5G at the moment, I would say to you, 5G is an energy vibrating at a frequency. If you're worried about it, ask to raise your vibration above the level of this vibration, and it will happen and nothing will harm you. This is my belief. This is how I feel. I'm very healthy. I'm in the best shape of my life, and I'm grateful for all the wisdom and knowledge that is handed down to me through various different forms. So I've been writing a healing modality for the last 2 years, and I'm going to be releasing a book at some point called Fast, Hard and Dry, Sometimes Wet. This book is about fasting. It's not dirty, but as you can see, there is a little pun in there. I believe that our bodies are 72% water. Water can be affected by sounds. There's a great book by Masaru Emoto called The Hidden Effects of Water, or The Secret Effects of Sound on Water, I think it's called. You can also check out one of his YouTube videos, which is the rice test. And this states or shows that water is affected by different sounds. When you speak to water lovingly, it creates like an angelic crystalline structure. When you speak negatively, it closes up. We have 114 chakras within our body. We have 72,000 nadis. These are energy centers and ley lines that energy runs through. When you're kept in a fear mentality, your energy centers do this, they close up. It's fear, your energy centers do this because they're frightened. When they're frightened, they just close up. This creates aging, it creates anxiety, it creates various things. But ultimately, when you sit, breathe into it and still your mind and your energy centers, we work on the energy centers and they open up again. Energy starts flowing through your body freely. The anxiety and the fear and stuff can't sit there anymore because you are free flowing of energy. So the healing modality I've been writing, one of the major parts of it is fasting. It's been shown now that you can take parts of someone's brain out and they will still remember certain things because cellular memory is in every part of your body. Now, if we're 72% water, a lot of emotion is stored in water. This is why when you watch a sad film or when you're upset, you cry, because you're releasing that emotion, because it's energy stored that's not emotion and you're releasing it. So there's a lot of emotion and energy stored within your water. There's a lot of water stored within fat cells. This water stored in fat cells is stored there like a camel stores water in its hump for emergencies, but it's also a lot of emotion that maybe was instilled in you when you was learning from school or parents or teachers that possibly don't serve your best interest anymore. This is not anyone's fault because it was probably given to you on a basis of love, but now it might be time to change this. And by changing this emotion, this stored water, this cellular memory, this belief system, you're then making way for new belief systems, uplifting, positive, healthy, joyful, prosperous beliefs to be placed in. Now your body, if I was to ask you to picture it as a temple, these are your temples and this is the land or the temple of the living God, because this is where your thoughts are created. When we emotionalize these, or when we utilize the subconscious properly, we can change beliefs. I want you to picture beliefs like building blocks. These building blocks or furniture. We can change this furniture or these building blocks. We can change these beliefs as and when we choose to serve a higher purpose for a greater good. So by fasting, in this healing modality, when you dry fast, you utilize a lot of this water or cellular memory as energy. And the way I would describe it is if somebody's working in a kitchen cleaning dishes and someone's constantly bringing dirty dishes in, no matter how fast that person washes, there's a certain amount of dishes that never get washed. Picture that as the water in your fat cells. That has cellular memory, and some of it might not be serving you. Now when we do this healing modality, when we do this fasting, you utilize all of that. Bang, it's all purged out of you. Therefore, if you're an energy worker or you know about energy, in order for new energy to come in, you have to shift old energy. It's basic feng shui. Now, once that's gone, during this healing modality, I get you to keep a certain amount of water on your bedside table. Now, when this water is on your bedside table, it's in your energy field, it's in your aura. So this water structure changes and it modifies itself for what is needed within your body. On top of this, I'm going to get you guys to write affirmations, 20 affirmations that you'd like to embody. There's a guy called Chris Pan who's done a bracelet where you put a intention onto the bracelet and you carry it around with you. Now, I want you to write 20 of these, and when you've had these 20, I want you to write them down. I'd like you to write them down with your right hand. I'd like you to write them down with your left hand, because what this does is this accesses the subconscious and it unifies left and right brain hemispheres. It gets the masculine and feminine energies and the positive and negative energies within your body working in unity. And then when you've written them, I'd like you to place them on the water that's around your bedside table. Now this in effect is absorbed into the water. And when we finish this fasting and your body is depleted from all of the cellular memory, water or previous energy or belief systems, whatever way you'd like to look at it, on the last day we'll be doing a ceremony where you sit around and you intentionalize this water. You pray into the water. Prayer is giving over your energy to something and then taking it back again, or giving and receiving. It's whatever you give out tends to come back to you. It's law of attraction, it's karma. And I have worked with hundreds, if not thousands now, of different people with various different addictions, minor illnesses, or habits, or things that personalities that they'd like to change. And I've only had really good results and very promising results. So I feel it's now time to take this to the next level. And I'm interested for you guys to be a part of it. I'm very grateful for the 9 people that partook in this yesterday, and for you guys that are partaking in this now. There will be certain things and processes that you'll be going through each day, and I will be creating YouTube content and then sending you the link each day, because I'm doing this for free, and I'm hoping you guys will help me increase an energy exchange with me by watching these videos, which will then increase my YouTube content. So I'm really looking forward to guiding you through this process. If there's anybody else that would like to jump on this process, there still is time. Comment in the comments below or email me at mindbodysoulspiritcoach@gmail.com. If there's any other questions, please do feel free to contact me on those two as well. You can get me on my Instagram or on my Facebook also at Mind Body Soul Spirit Coach, or R66 6HA13 on Facebook. I hope you're all doing well during these times. Lots of love. Namaste.